I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's funny, but if he's on the stage, it means one thing. He has the balls to get up here, and he's ready for a long life of failure.
Hey guys. Hello. I got stories from my life too. Don't worry, mine are funny. Good start, right? So, Valentine's Day obviously just passed. I hope you guys had a great time with your loved ones and stuff. I never really have a girlfriend for Valentine's Day. But after last year's Valentine's and that fiasco, you will never catch me with a hooker's body again. But seriously, I wouldn't sleep with a hooker, having sex with strangers is getting riskier and riskier. That's why whenever I bring a girl home, I always play it smart and safe. And right before we have sex, I double check to make sure she's still unconscious. Yeah, I'm a little bit darker, so buckle up. Now, one of my friends, he's really annoying to hang out with because he just can't sit still. So finally, I had enough, and I gave him an ultimatum, I said, listen, man, it's either our friendship or your Parkinson's. In my group of friends, though, we do have another friend. He just won't stand up for himself. So we like to push him around, because he's paralyzed. They say that a baby is a lot like a drunk adult. Because the way that it crawls and drools and stuff. But to me, that's a bad comparison. Because to me, a baby is more like a pop can, It's not as good when shaken. So I'm going to judge from your guys' reaction here. Who wants to go darker or who wants lighter jokes? Darker, okay. We can definitely go darker. I had this, one of my ex-girlfriends was Jewish and it was great. But when the holidays rolled around, we had our whole family over to our house for a Hanukkah dinner. And I mean her whole family. Our house was packed. And out of everyone there, I was the only one to find the irony and humor when we had to leave the house because of a gas leak. The other day, I was at a restaurant eating, much like one of you apparently, and I wasn't just a shot eater, there's just no one else eating. Now, so I was at the restaurant with my brother when I saw this guy, a couple tables over, start hitting his girlfriend. And I thought, you know what? I don't just have to sit here doing nothing, so I got up and joined him. Now, that might make me seem like a bad person, but it's actually the exact opposite. I'm actually a pretty good person. Whenever I find old clothes or stuff I don't use anymore, I always give it to an orphanage. The place where people put the things they no longer love. You said you wanted darker, I'm giving you darker. Now, Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." And that's a great quote. Dr. Seuss is a great man. And I say that quote to as many people as I can. But I'm often told that I misinterpret why people cry when they're recounting a rape. I'm glad you guys thought that was funny. That was good. A lot of people think that rape jokes are kind of over the line there. I can see their opinion on it, and I should know that rape is over the line. Because one of my ex-girlfriends called me up one night crying, sobbing because she had just been raped. And it was the first time in our relationship. I didn't know what to do or say to make her feel better. So I just took her out for ice cream like her dad used to do when she was a kid, after he raped her. I am dating a new girl now, though. Obviously, right? Ice cream wasn't that good. So, now, my new girlfriend, she's really cool, but I think she has weird kind of jealousy issues. She likes to make herself feel jealous. We were in a bit of a rough spot, and she suggested that we have a threesome. Now, already, I know that this could go piss poorly, but I'm not going to turn it down. So she calls up her friend. And of course, halfway through, she starts getting ridiculously insecure and jealous, saying, "I'm not focusing enough on her. I'm focusing way too much on Jeff." I'm gonna jump back to ex-girlfriends for a second, just because I love this joke. My ex-girlfriend, one of them, her name is Mary. It's not pertinent to the joke at all. I just want you all to hate her as much as I do. Now, Mary had this weird physical condition that I didn't find out about until halfway through our relationship. And basically, what it was actually impossible for her body to not have one of my friend's dicks inside of it. Now, I'm almost done here, guys. I just want to let you guys know, because you guys are into the darker stuff, that I wrote a great abortion joke for you. A great abortion joke. But I don't have time for it, so I got rid of it. Now, so I'm going to bring the next to me here, guys. I'm Hilton Patton. Next to me is Neil Rhodes. Give it up for Neil Rhodes.